Hi guys, so excuse the way I look. I was not planning on making a video today. I didn't put on no lashes, nothing on my face. I just look so bad, but that's not the point of this video. I was not even going to post today. I wasn't even going to be on Instagram. I was just literally chilling with my son, going out to eat, just spending time with him, with my family, okay? I was not planning to do any of that. But what made me want to make this video, I went live during the altercation. If you could read the title, you already know, but I'm gonna explain before. I went live right after it happened, literally right after. I said, oh no, I'm going live, because I said if God put me in this situation, I told him I'm gonna act a fool. Did I act a fool? Not really. No, because I have a son I need to attend to, and I'm all he has, okay? I cannot be going to jail over these racist people, inconsiderate people. But like I said, back to my point, what made me want to make the YouTube videos, a lot of autism parents were commenting like, girl, I've been through the same thing. You need to talk about this. You need to spread the word. Even people with kids who don't have autism, who just have disabilities, or people with kids who are just neurotypical, there's nothing different about them. They're just regular kids. I hate to put it in that term, but like, they're like, yo, what's wrong with this lady? Like, I really didn't even want to do this. The world has got to change. First thing I would like to say, if you go someplace, expect kids to be there. If you go out to eat, expect kids, especially when we're at Chili's, okay? We're at Chili's in Arizona. You know, Arizona's a red state anyway. We're at Chili's in Arizona. Now, I've never got stepped to like this before. I had a racist altercation at Target, like towards the end of 2019, but she was not this bold as this lady. This lady, you can just tell. And if everybody knows me, they know I love everybody. You treat me good, I treat you better. That's just how I've always worked. So if you've seen the video, you already know she gave you that I'm better than you. I'm a step to you, and I'm not scared of your retaliation. Like I said in my life, if my kid was a blue-eyed, blonde hair, and if I was a blue-eyed, blonde hair, or just simply Caucasian, she would have not had the what? The audacity. See, this is not the 1950s, like I say, where you just can talk to me or my son. Don't ever speak to my son, by the way. But where you can think that you can talk to me and my son any type of way, and I'm gonna just be like, all right, yes, of course. No, I'm not gonna say nothing. That's where you got me wrong. I'm not my grandparents. Even my grandparents would have stepped. So I'm not my great-great-grandparents. My point of this to say, I want to thank all the parents out there with children with disability for having my back, for giving me the support and words that I needed. Whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. Thank you guys so much. It's literally been like a couple hours since this has all happened. Maybe 2, 3. And I'm still in shock. Like, I feel like I need to go to sleep and sleep on this. That she would just had the audacity. Now let's get into the story. So this is what happened. Like I said, I wanted to go out to eat with my family. My son is 3 years old. He's 3.5 years old, and he got diagnosed with autism at the end of 2019. It was already hard enough when he got diagnosed because I was so scared. If you've been following my journey, I was so scared about how people would treat him. The world is cruel. I always say that. I've never experienced firsthand the world being cruel to him until today. This was a wake-up call, and to be honest, I'm actually, don't cry. Come on. I'm actually like, I was at ease for a very long time. Like, yeah, like I got this. But like after today, it's like, how do I live? I've seen a lot of comments was like, that lady's so disrespectful, so heartless. This is why I don't take my kids out anymore. We as parents with children with disabilities, we shouldn't have to keep our kids at home to make you comfortable. If you are that bothered, do not go out to eat. If you are that bothered about some kids laughing, playing, not even just my son, anybody. I went on a 4-hour flight, a baby crying the whole time, but you know what? I'm a mom, a white baby, and I'm black. I'm a mom. You know what I asked the mom? Hey, do you need help? Are you okay? I'm not about to sit there and judge the next person's situation. I don't know what's going on. And that's the thing. I will never sit. No, she didn't even sit. I'm just going off. Okay, like I said, I was out to eat with my son. He's laughing, screaming, playing, ha ha he he, being engaging, being a kid. Wasn't even that loud. I'm gonna be honest, he did scream. He did scream. He goes like, ah! And he giggles. He thinks it's funny. Now me being the mom, I say, baby, keep it down, stop. Him having autism, it's not easy to stop your child from doing things. I never stop him when he stims because I feel like that's who he is. That's if he likes to, whatever he likes to do, he likes to spin around, whatever. I never stop him unless like we're in public places. So I said, baby, no. So he stopped, right? Tell me why. He's laughing, giggling, not even being loud, laughing, giggling, ha 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 ha. Everybody in the restaurant, by the way, let me point this out. We're the only black people there, which is 99% of the time I ever go anywhere. Only black people there. And there's kids loud on the other side of the room. People are loud, okay? Everybody's loud. Everybody's conversating. So while she felt the need over to talk directly to my son and then look at the whole table, they didn't know who his mom was because it was like 6 of us, right? They didn't know who his mom was. So she was like, can you please tell your son to shut up? He's being very annoying. Straight like that. Can you please tell your son to shut up? He is being very annoying. Shut him up. Yo. The whole table literally looked at each other because I thought she was just playing. I thought she was gonna be like, I'm just kidding. He's cute. I understand. You okay, baby? You okay? I literally thought she was just like, I was waiting on it. Just kidding. You know how people are when there's a lot of compassionate people in this world. Like, oh, let me put this like this. Me and Dominic have been out. He's been like being loud, right? Like louder than today. And I've had people come to my table. He's so cute. And I don't understand. I got grandkids. Very compassionate. This lady just lacked it. I hope she doesn't have grandkids. And I specifically hope she doesn't have grandkids with a disability. Because lady, if you don't, to your daughter or son who had the kid with disability, do not allow your mother to watch your children because she has no patience. We was in the restaurant tops 5-6 minutes. Very slim. She didn't want us in there. She felt so entitled. So like she can just step to us. And it really felt like, oh yeah, you, shoot, get out. That's no cap. The whole table looked around for a minute. So after like, I would say 50, 60 seconds, I said, I'm going live. I said, oh no, I was shaking a little bit. I was like, oh no, sweetie, because I had to register because that's never happened. Everybody's always been so sweet to it. Everybody's always been so nice. And if they wasn't so nice, they ain't never had the what? The audacity to ever step to me. I'm the wrong mom. I'm telling you, I'm the wrong mom. Now, I did not touch her or physically harm her because I would have been the black lady that's upset. And I would have went to jail. My son would have had nobody. And I have to be responsible enough to say, hey, not everybody needs their hands touching them. Not everybody needs to get punched in the throat, but she do need to get punched in the throat, but not by me, okay? For legal purposes, I'm just playing. Don't hate the lady in the throat. But listen, my whole point is I got a son to go home to. I'm all he has. I'm the only parent he has. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not. I would have went to jail immediately. Would have been booked for about 24 to 48 hours. No. I'm going to tell her like it is, and I'm going to look you straight in your eyes so you feel it. And lady, I'm going to walk away and let karma do its thing. I'm a firm believer is I ain't got to do nothing. I went live, said my piece with both the lady. It was two of them. It was two of them. Actually, it was like 2.5. One of them was kind of like, eh. But oh God. The nerve with these people, if they gonna have nothing, they gonna have what I've been saying. The audacity. I don't cuss in front of my son, nowhere around him, because I don't want him to repeat those words. He's the type to hear S-H-I-T, like I said, and he'll say it 30 times for the rest of his toddler years. And so I was trying to keep it cool. I didn't know if he was listening. I didn't know who was behind me. I didn't know nothing. I just said, listen, lady, actually, what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna throw in the clips. I have the clips of the lady, me confronting the lady, both ladies actually, and somebody's husband. Let me tell you what the other lady did. So the other lady, when the other lady confronted me rudely, mind you, the whole side of the restaurant that we were sitting on heard it. Nobody defended us. Nobody. But I'm not surprised. And I honestly thought the other lady was turning around because usually, like, people are sweet. They understand once I tell them he has autism. Or I don't even have to say that. People just have a heart, compassion. They know kids are going to be kids. Disability or not, they're going to be children, okay? My son is 3. So anyways, once the lady rudely, she spoke to the whole table. One of the other old ladies turned around and was like, yeah, he's being very annoying. Now I gotta hurt your feelings too. Like, yo, if anybody ever comes for my baby, you know I'm going hard. And the reason that I didn't go as hard as I could have and why I kept it respectful is because my son is 3.5. He has autism, and I thank God he still has his innocence. He does not know when somebody's being disrespectful to him. He don't know when somebody's like being rude to him or like harsh words. Like, he's so innocent and so, oh, I'm skipping living life. He's so innocent. So if my baby's feelings would have got hurt, I don't know how I would have. I'm not going to sit here and say how possibly I would. I don't know how I would have reacted. It would have been bad though. Make my baby cry, make my baby anything because of his, I'm not going to say disability. I'm sorry that I've been saying that this different ability. Because of his different ability, I would have spazzed. I just know myself. My son's having a good old time like nothing happened. And that is why I think I'm somewhat at peace with the situation. Obviously, I'm still mad I'm his mother. I'm gonna go hard for him regardless. But me knowing that he's not sitting around crying, wondering why he's different, wondering why the world's treating him a certain way, wondering why she said that to him, wondering why he can't be himself. Lady, if you're watching this, because I know it's gonna get back to you because I have the hardest supporters. I have people that go hard for me and my son, and I love y'all for it. Y'all been around since a long time. You've been around through his diagnosis. You've been around through everything, and I thank y'all so much for being here for us. This is a very hard situation, but with you guys, especially live reading you guys' comments, y'all make stuff so much easier. So thank you guys. And to the parents, no matter what background you have, no matter what nationality you have, if you have a kid with different abilities, you understand exactly what I'm saying. It's 10 times harder for us as it is. And this lady just literally, like, If I was one of those people who get depressed, get like so down about situations, you don't know who you're talking to. You have to watch how you talk to people, because that one remark could have knocked me over the edge. Moms go so hard for their kids. Y'all don't know. Don't ever come up to a mother if you see that there's some difficulties with their child, or even if not, never come up to a mother and their child. Don't speak to my child ever, first of all, ever in your life. I can't wait till he gets older so he can use his own words, because he gonna serve y'all and read y'all himself. I'm his mother. I'm gonna teach him how to have the confidence in the world. I tell him he's a king every day. He's smart, he's intelligent, he's no different every single day, even if he doesn't comprehend it yet, because he will. So every day I tell him, baby, you're a king. Baby, you're gonna do great things in life. You're already doing amazing things in life. Why you think my baby knows his ABCs backwards and forwards? He just learned sign language. He knows all his numbers. He's starting to read. My baby is intelligent. My point is, he can do anything and everything, and I'm not gonna let this stop him. He's young now. He doesn't understand, and he probably won't for a little bit. Now, I was thinking to myself, do I take him back out after this? I know a lot of parents say, no, I don't take my kids out because I'm scared of what people's gonna say to him or give us the dirty looks. But if I stay in the house, let's just say per se I stay in the house, I don't take him out anymore, I just order food, cutting back on my life and his life. If I do that, that's teaching us to hide our children. And I'm not saying the mothers out there that do that, I totally get it. Trust me, I had that thought right afterwards. I said, I'm never taking him to no restaurant again, nowhere outing. But I'm not gonna hide my son. Okay, he is who he is, and y'all gonna love him and y'all gonna hate him, period. I don't know what to tell you if you got a problem with him, because I would spaz on you, I would spaz on you, I would spaz on you. I would literally, like, come on. This actually, oh my God, something similar did happen like this at the mall. But she ain't say nothing. She just gave us dirty looks, and I was like, and she stopped looking. Lady, this is not the game you want to play today, okay? This is not the game. It's a mall. There's 500 other tables. We were eating at that food court. There's 500 other tables. Move it or groove it, baby. This is my son. Like I said, I will contain him to the best of my abilities, but I cannot force, especially my autism son, to do something. If you have children with a different ability, you already know what I'm talking about. Now, it's the people who don't have children. I only seen one comment that was bad, and it was from this girl that looks like she could be related to the lady, and she had to be like 26. And she was like, you would bring up race. If you don't like her comments, why don't you just stay home? You thought you run something. You thought, okay, yeah, she told me that, no, my son's annoying. She told me to shut my son up. I'm gonna listen. She's absolutely... Listen, my son gonna be at restaurants every day now. Every day. Do not play with me. I'm not really taking no restaurants every day, but my point is, don't play with my son. And if this was any kid, different ability or not, I would have stood up for them. I promise. Y'all know I love kids. I want to adopt a few. I want to have like 4 more. Like, I want to have just so many kids. My point is, I love kids. So if this was any kid, especially a toddler or baby, come on. How miserable do you have to be to approach a child? Miserable. God, man, she can't be married. There's no way. But I would have stood up for anybody, black, white, I don't care what color, what age. I would have stood up for them. I'm just blown right now. I'm sorry, guys. Wick's just walking around, looking around, playing with his shapes. He's looking at shapes on the floor, just twisting his hair. I just love you guys so much. Thank you guys for everything. The comments that I've got from parents who are just like me, who have children just like mine, even people who don't have children like mine, but it especially touches me when people understand my pain. We just gotta stay strong for our kids. They need us right now more than ever. The world is cruel, and I always say it, and I experienced it firsthand today. But I'm not gonna let her ruin my outlook on taking my son out, because when he was first diagnosed, I'm gonna be completely transparent, very scared, even before his diagnosis, because I knew my son had autism. As a mom, you just know. And I was scared because I'm like, people are gonna treat him different, people are gonna be cruel, people are just mean, and I'm like, no. Be strong. So I just take him out all the time like it's nothing. And if he's loud or he's stimming, I either excuse myself, take him on a walk. We go on walks a lot. Or just, you know, try to contain him. With autism, you can't always do it. So this is my message to anybody who don't know anybody with different abilities, or who doesn't have any kid. You just can't relate to it. If you see a kid on the plane, in a restaurant, at the mall, anywhere, let's just say they're laughing too loud, or let's just say they're saying their ABCs. A, B, C, D, E. Exactly in that tone. And you are annoyed at children having fun and enjoying their little lives. I don't ever cuss in front of my son, but take your ass home. I don't know what else to tell you. My message is, do not ever come for my son. Message, try it if you want to. And in future references, just try it if you want to. This is exactly why I'm starting a nonprofit for autism. If you guys watched my video about like a month ago, I opened up and about me starting a nonprofit where kids with different abilities, autism, whatever you have, or family members, even friends that even know somebody with autism or different abilities, can all come together and be themselves with no judgment, nobody staring at them, nobody wondering what's wrong with them, nobody, nothing. You completely be yourself. You can STEM if you want to. You can jump if you want to. I just want to start a nonprofit. Sorry, I'm burping. I'm just so excited. Every time I talk about this, I get excited because I'm passionate about it. I just cannot wait till I get off the ground, and it cannot get off the ground until Corona is somewhat over. I don't know when that is because obviously we all have to come together. But just know, when I do that, anybody is welcome. There's no judgment. Your kid can scream, be as loud as they want. I'm gonna have like a play area, and I'm gonna have like a food court. So like, it's just gonna be so freaking nice. I don't quite have my thoughts together about it yet, but it's gonna be so nice, and it's gonna be a place where you're just gonna feel like home. It's gonna be extremely loud and crazy, and that's exactly what I want, because you should be able to be yourself. I don't understand how people can look away from their uncles and whatever that's been the family pedophile and molester for years, but you can't look away or try to have compassion for people that are different than you. Whether you have a different ability, or whether that you're gay, transgender, whatever. People have so much to say about stuff that does not concern them. If you are that bothered, peace. So guys, like I've been saying, I'm gonna throw in some clips. I might throw in the whole live, I'm not sure. But I was so shaken up, and I look terrible, by the way. I was not expecting to even be on social media today at all. Thank you for all your kind words. Thank you guys for everything. Baby, come here. 1, 2. He's gonna drop me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, one more time. He just want to show you guys one more time. 1. Come on. 2. 3. I love you. You can do anything in this world, I'm telling you. Smart, intelligent, the best baby. The video after this one will be a video I recorded way before this, so just in case you see it, it was previously recorded last night actually. But I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Parents out there, do not let nobody stop your baby shine, and definitely don't let them dim their little lights and little hearts. Hi guys, so it is literally the morning after. Literally got 0 to no sleep last night. Was up just talking to moms who relate to me, or even moms who don't relate. I was just up talking to people, and it's been a real roller coaster. I just wanted to come on here, and I know I forgot so much in that video. I was in like kind of a rage, kind of like adrenaline high. I can still feel my adrenaline high right now, but I still wanted to tell you guys all the things that I forgot, and I probably am forgetting more, but I just wrote down stuff to make sure that I put it in this video. If you don't really want to hear all this, I understand. Just fast forward to the end, you can see all the clips. I look a mess right now. Like, I look like this every morning, so like I said, if you marry me, I'm sorry. But all right, I put some of the clips on TikTok to spread awareness, because a lot of parents go through this. It's very sad that people who have children with different abilities have to feel so on edge every time we take our children out. There should be like a norm where we know kids are going to be kids. If you do not like loud noises, or you do not like kids, or whatever the case may be, there are plenty of restaurants where kids are not allowed. You should go to one of them if you expect a peaceful meal, or you can just, you know, stay at home. But you cannot expect to have a 2-star meal, aka Chili's. I'll get to that in a minute. You cannot expect to have a 2-star meal, tops 3-star, and expect no kids to be kids. Not gonna happen. Not gonna work. Sorry guys if I'm feeling low energy. I'm so tired, guys. I do feel a lot better, but I'm just extremely sleepy. I had like 3 hours of sleep. Dominic was up at the crocodile like, what's up? What's up? Breakfast? What's up? And I was like, what's up? Breakfast? What's up? So I'm tired, okay? But this is very important to me. I will always be his cheerleader and his advocate. I literally am that parent. I don't care how annoying I am or how annoying you think I am. Nobody's about to bully my child. And what's crazy is I thought my first child, I was so worried about his autism, because I'm like, kids are mean, kids are bullies, kids are kids. When whole time his first bully was a grown adult. I don't even know how old she was. Over 65, I know that. That blows my mind. I was so worried about children. And to be honest, children are the most forgiving. Children are the most, especially little kids, they don't know no better. All they know is, oh, You like to play? Me too. Let's play together. If they're raised in the right household, they don't see color, they don't see difference. They just see, you like what I like what you like. Let's be friends. And this old lady had the nerve. That's just what's irritating me. She had the nerve. Lady, if you didn't have nothing that day, you had the nerve. You know what? I'm kind of glad that happened to me and not somebody else, because I've had a lot of moms inbox me saying they never get up and they never say anything to people when people are rude to their child with different abilities. People be rude and they don't say anything because they don't want confrontation. And for me to get up and stand up for my son meant a lot to them, and that they want to do that next time, because children are supposed to be protected. I'm not going to sit there and let somebody talk down on my child and not respond. That's definitely what she thought I was going to do, but she had the wrong one. Today, tomorrow, before that. I have seen a lot of comments about what people would have done in my situation. Now, let me first off tell you guys why I don't like that, which I totally understand why you guys would beat her ass. Wicked in here. Why y'all would beat her ass? Trust me, I wanted to, but I look how I look and she looks how she looks, and I would have been in jail for the rest of my life. I already know my son would have been an orphan, and I'm not putting him through that. He needs me just like I need him. He's in here now. And I need to set an example. He's gonna grow with very thick skin. Maybe people might say this to him, people might say that to you, but you're gonna stand up for yourself. You're not gonna sit there and be upset. You're not gonna hit them unless they hit you first. I'm not teaching him to swing first. It's just not me. You could teach your kids that. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But if the lady would have swung on me, I definitely would have handled her, because there's cameras all around Chili's. But me swinging on a lady first, especially an old white woman, I would have definitely been in jail for a very, very, very long time. My son needs me. You can't say what you would do unless you're in that situation. Like I said, sometimes you get so struck, like, oh my, you really did that. You really have the nerve. You have to literally pause and think to yourself, did this really just happen? Is this real life? That's literally still to this day. It's like even though it was just yesterday, I'm still thinking to myself, she really sat there and thought that was okay. And when I confronted her, she did not care and tried to shoo me off. She didn't expect this to hit the internet. And thanks to you guys, everybody who shared the video, everybody who sympathizes and understands, it's all out there. Her face is all out there. Now, I'm going to get on this part because I have not even talked about this. I really just got off the phone with my grandmother, and she said so much that I forgot to put in this video that I was like, Grandma, I need to just record right now because you're saying a lot of facts. So let's start here. I was reading the comments on TikTok. Like I said, I put it on TikTok because I want everybody to be aware. This is not okay. This would never be okay. And it's okay to stand up for your children. I was reading comments, thousands and thousands and thousands of comments of managers, servers, bartenders. Like, what was Chili's doing? They seen this go down and they literally did nothing, didn't offer to pay your bill, didn't kick the people out. Like, they literally just sat there and watched. You're absolutely correct. They did nothing. And it's crazy that I didn't even think about that, but you guys did. That's wild to me. I literally did not think about that. We left on our own free will because the vibe was already dead. Literally killed my whole mood. I'm sitting here trying to have a good time with my family and they just kill my mood. So I would never in my life step foot in a Chili's again. I don't even like Chili's. I went to Chili's because my mom recommended it. And I was like, all right, let's go to Chili's because my mom likes Chili's. So Chili's, if you're watching this, you need to hire better people. People with compassion. People who do what's right. Please don't offer me no free food, no gift cards and nothing. If you guys get this video, I will not be accepting. And if I do accept it, I'm giving it to homeless. Because Chili's is not disgusting. It's an alright restaurant. But I would just donate it. Just don't even give it to me. Donate it. Whatever you feel like is going to make the situation okay. It's never going to be okay. You need to hire better customer service people, because how do people that work at Buffalo Wild Wings, they work at Applebee's or Competition, literally saying like, what is wrong? Like, we are trained to handle these type of situations and Chili's just failed you. And it took other people to say that. Even my grandma was saying that to me, and I'm like, Grandma, they were just telling me that all through the comments. And she's like, yeah, like Chili's should have done way more than they did. They watched you and your child get bullied, did not even kick out the lady, didn't say one word to the lady. This is a Chili's in Arizona, and you know Arizona is a red state anyway, where they just feel so bold and they can just come up to you and say any and everything to you. Not me though. Now let's get to the next part. As I watch the footage back, now that I'm recapping, it's the next morning, I really regret not saying more. I felt like I said what needed to be said, but I kind of wish that, you know, my son was outside so I really could have cussed that lady out. I would have not put my hands on her unless she hit me first, because I am not going to prison. Like I said, my son needs me. If y'all gonna sit in prison for 10 years to life for a comment that somebody made about your kid, do you. Not me though. My son needs me. I need to raise him. He's gonna grow up to know people are gonna say things, and guess what he's gonna do? Stand up for himself. That's just what it is. I just regret not cussing her out clean. Like, if I'm gonna sit here and be honest, we talking like I'm on FaceTime. I just really regret. Dominic was watching TV or something, because I want to say what I want to say to her. She just needed more words said to her. Like, I was just such in shock. You cannot say what you would have done unless you are in that situation at that time. Like, women in domestic abuse relationships, which I used to be in one, they'll be like, oh, like if I was getting beat on, I would have left. Not that easy. Not that easy at all. Go ahead. Thank you though for saying that. I feel so safe. Thank you. Not that easy. Oh, if I was getting cheated on, I would have left. Oh my, I would never get cheated on. Wow. Now I know I don't want to get cheated on either. Oh my gosh, now it's time to leave. It's not that easy, guys. That's how I felt in the situation. It was pure shock, like I could not believe. And I didn't know if my son was watching me, and I try to make the best example possible for him. Even if he's watching, if he's not watching, I'm trying to make the best example. I want him to walk in my footsteps, to know that my mom taught me this. In my household, we ain't swinging till we get swung on. In my household, we not taking no disrespect. This is my household though. I really don't like when men get on this subject too. Like, I've seen a lot of guys comment like, I would have went to jail for mine. Like, I would have did this for mine. Like, you're not the mother. I'm sure you have a mother at home. You have a 2-parent household where you could go to jail. Your child will still be taken care of by the mother. Congrats. I'm so glad that you have that help. Me, on the other hand, I'm a single mom. If I go to jail, my mom has to get Dominic. Is it my mom's job to raise my son because I want to spaz out and beat somebody's ass? No. Now, if she would have put her hands on me, of course. Because I would have had proof that she hit me first, and I would have just bailed out. But me hitting a person who looks like her would have literally probably cost me my life, and I was not going to take that probability. Y'all know how they treat us in jail. Y'all know all the people that end up missing or dead. Y'all already know. Now, I see this comment a lot. Well, not really a lot, but like a few times. What was your family doing while all this was going down? Initially, I was in shock. Everybody was in shock, and then all of a sudden, my family started going off on the lady. Off, and she just smiling. I said, yo, relax. Y'all not about to go to jail today. I care about y'all too much, okay? Everybody at that table got kids, besides my little siblings, okay? Everybody at the table got kids. I said, y'all don't need to be in jail because we all single parents over here, okay? We all single parents. Who gonna take care of the kids? Now, if my best friend was at the table, the one with no kids, she would have took one for the team. She would have. People with no kids, I already know y'all would have took one for Wick, and y'all loyal about it. Thank y'all. I seen those comments like, girl, I ain't got no kids. I would have took one for the team for Wick. I would have took one for the team. Like, I would have been in jail for Wick. And guess what? Your girl would have bonded you out. I promise you I would have. You would have been invited to Thanksgiving. Like, for real. But I'm kind of glad nothing escalated to that, because I don't want nobody to, ruin their future over some ignorance. And my grandma called me this morning just to say how proud she was of me. And that made me feel happy, because I've been getting a lot of comments like, girl, I would have beat her ass. I would have did this. I would have did. Well, it's not in here, by the way. I would have beat her. I would have strangled her. I would have really burned her on fire. I would have threw a drink in her face and stabbed her in the stomach. Like, do y'all want me to go to prison for life? My son has to see me through bars for the rest of his life. No. But I get why you guys feel that way. I do. I get it. Trust me. I thought about it. I said, girl, I had to have self-control. That was probably the most self-control I ever had to have. I used to just act on things. Like I said, years ago, I would have been in jail. I would have been in prison. I probably would have been not got out till I was 75 years old. Dominic keeps me guarded. He keeps me sane. He keeps me just stay on track. He keeps me right here, okay? I looked at my boy and I said, you know what, mama's got this. Went over and confronted them. My grandma said that I'ma always have good favor because I handled it how God would want me to handle it. And I agree with that. She thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. I walked over and let the ladies know what was up. Now, if she reacted to that physically or started talking out of her mouth, nah, but she was just like, do not care. And these are the type of people who are in our schools. Somebody keeps saying she's a teacher, which blows my mind. These are the people who are our doctors. These are the people like, it frustrates me. But what's crazy is my mom called me late last night and she told me that my little brother had noticed that the lady, as soon as we walked in, the lady had rolled her eyes at us, was just like, like the whole time, like didn't say a word. We just walking in. I guess my brother was looking at her because they was like sitting like this my brother, this her, and like she was across the room, so they can like see each other, make eye contact. And he just said that she had a whole attitude the whole time. So my mom and my grandma think she had a motive this whole time to just get us out the restaurant. That sucks though. I really hate that we are in these times. I really do. But you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep going out with my son. I'm so freaking tired, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I don't think y'all understand. I don't feel good either. I really don't feel good. I'm so sorry. I really don't feel good. I feel like she wanted me to react a certain way, and I didn't give her that. She wanted me to act crazy. She wanted me to hit her. I feel like that's what she wanted, and I didn't give it to her. She wanted to have an excuse to say I was crazy, I was deranged. She wanted that so she can cry victim. I let her down respectfully. Don't ever come for my son. Don't come for any kid at that. You don't like it? Cool. Ask to be moved or leave. If you can't go out and know that, hey, it might be kind of loud in here. I'm in a restaurant. And kids are welcome here. Stay home. Stay ass home. What's crazy is people want us to keep our autism children home. They want us to lock ourselves away and just erase them from the world. How are we supposed to teach our kids how to act if they can't go out? How are they supposed to learn how to have proper etiquette? They're still learning. My son is 3. He's not 10. He's not 15. And even if he was, there are autism kids who literally can't control themselves. And that's okay. If you feel that bother, move your table, baby. Nobody's forcing you to sit there. But don't go complain like you got some privilege, snapping your fingers and baby. You're lucky I'm a child of God. You're lucky I'm a child of God, because had this been years ago, baby, God was on my side. Thank you, God, for making me mature. Thank you, God, for I'm about to cry. I'm so thankful that God gave me wisdom, because I would have really violated her. Woo! Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, I'm here with my son. Man, thank you. Some of y'all just don't understand. I'm probably forgetting a whole lot, but I've been talking this whole video. But if you sticked around for the whole video, thank you for I just do not feel good. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't feel good at all, though. No, it's not corona. I just feel like very, like, my chest caving in and, like, I can't breathe. I think I'm still in shock, to be honest. Like, I do feel much better from yesterday, but I'm still on, like, a whoa. People are really like this. There are people out here like this. I cannot count the many times that I've seen kids fall out in a restaurant, or run around the restaurant and play, or laughing extremely loud, or crying extremely loud. And you know what I do? Because I'm a mom and I understand. I wave and smile and say, "He's so cute." And I play with the kid. But everybody can't be like me. And I don't say that in a cocky statement. Everybody can't be a good person. I think it's generational, to be honest. I think that people like her were raised by people like her. And it's just a repeated. And now her kids are bullies. And now the kids that she have, I just think it's generational. I feel like that's why I try to be such a good person, because my people that raised me are very good people. And Dominic is gonna be a very good person. Anyways, I'm talking way too much. I love you guys. Autism mamas out there, we got this. We all gotta stay together. Even if your child doesn't have autism, moms in general, let's all stick together. Let's all come together. If you see one mama struggling one from another, lend a hand, lend help, or let her know that it's gonna be okay. That happened to me before. Sorry, I'm about to cry. Oh, it's too early for this. For real, it's too early. I had to take Dominic to get like contacts about a year ago. And it was this old lady there, and Dominic was crying, screaming, did not want to get in the car. She says, "I've been there. I remember those days. He's so cute. It's gonna be okay. You're doing a great job, mama." Literally what she said to me. If I could have dropped a tear, I would have. I was just in total she just lended me a helping hand. I was by myself. Lended me a helping hand. These are the mothers we need. These are the people we need. So with that being said, I'm gonna drop the video clips at the end. Thank you guys for being here, and I love you unconditionally. Thank you for loving us unconditionally. It's fast. I swear to God on my life. I swear to God on my life. I'm about to get up and go address this lady. I got my mask right here. Obviously, you don't have to wear a mask at a table. I'm about to go off. Y'all about to see this happen. What you mean? Yo, like, I'm literally shaking. I've never had this happen to me in my life. Like, I just wanted to walk over and tell you that my son has autism. So for you to tell me that he's annoying and to shut him up is disrespectful. Well, you should be nicer and ask, "Hey, is there a problem?" or something like that. But that's rude. I've never had somebody ever in my life tell me something like that.
Okay.
Are you excused me? Huh?
I said thank you.
What you mean I'm excused? Excuse the way I look, y'all. Like, I know I look bad. But I've been saying this a lot, these comments a lot, and I understand. Y'all wanted me to beat her ass. Y'all wanted me to rock her shit. But y'all gotta understand that I'm my son's only parent. He depends on me. He needs me. Let's just say I knock the fuck out of this lady, right? And I go to jail. Now, if I knock the fuck out of this lady, she's dying. There is no, oh, like, wait till she recovers to give her... No, she's dead. She's old as fuck. Then I'm for a murder charge. My son has no mom. I was trying to think logically here. But don't get me wrong, I understand where y'all come. I get it. If this was 5 years ago, I would have been in prison. My son keeps me guarded. He keeps me on top of my game. He keeps me responsible. I literally have grown. I felt like I had to remain somewhat calm, because if I would have got loud, if I would have busted her and her shit like I thought about, I would have been the unruly black lady. Mind you, none of the workers addressed her. I'm not risking my son's well-being, but trust me, I get y'all. You don't ever say that to somebody. Like, ever. No matter if the kid doesn't have autism or not. If you are bothered that much, leave. Do not ever walk up to somebody and say something like that. Like, you thought I was going to shut up. I don't know why you thought that. Wrong mother. So I'm letting you know right now, if my son screams again and you have a problem, walk back over there. Because we can talk about it. And you too. My son has autism. Do not ever tell me that he's... I've never seen that in my life. That was the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. But he's still happy and in good spirits. I'm so glad he does not know what's going on, because if he was like